The moments between two people who are so close yet still harbor countless emotions always manage to touch the hearts of anyone who witnesses them. And when it comes to a phenomenal couple who can leave the entire fandom speechless, smiling, and sometimes even in tears, there's no denying that Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are the ones to mention. From their first meeting on the set of the Untamed, the chemistry between them was already so strong, as if it wasn't just acting, but something deeper, more real, more genuine. And behind the camera, behind the interviews and professional smiles, observant fans could catch one thing. Xiao Zhan often looked nervous in front of Wang Yibo. Who doesn't remember the first press conference for the Untamed? At the time, Wang Yibo appeared with his signature cool demeanor, calm, composed, unshakable. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan, who is usually calm, suddenly looked a little different. His gaze often stole glances at Yibo, and every time their eyes met, Xiao Zhan looked startled and immediately turned his face away. This nervousness wasn't a one-time occurrence. In many promotional events and interviews, fans began to notice the same pattern. Xiao Zhan would giggle, play with his fingers, or even bite his lip every time Wang Yibo looked at him for too long or spoke in a low, deep tone. Is this just a feeling? Or is there something deeper? Let's take a step back and look at some moments that made fans gasp and hold their breath. When the host asked about their favorite scenes, Wang Yibo mentioned one of the emotional scenes in a soft voice, his eyes fixed on Xiao Zhan. Xiao Zhan immediately laughed softly, lowered his head, and said, "Don't look at me like that," in a very soft and shy tone. When Wang Yibo quietly watched Xiao Zhan greeting fans, the camera captured Xiao Zhan's expression suddenly becoming nervous. He held the mic with both hands, as if searching for something to steady himself. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo simply smiled calmly from behind, as if fully aware of his influence on Zhan. In one of the practice videos, Wang Yibo is seen standing very close to Xiao Zhan, adjusting his hand position. And Xiao Zhan's reaction? Nervous. Very obvious. He immediately stepped back a little, laughed nervously, and said, "You're too close." Many fans believe that the relationship between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan is more than just ordinary friendship. Not only because of their closeness, but also because of the way they interact, as if every small gesture holds meaning. And especially, the way Xiao Zhan cannot hide his nervousness. That nervousness isn't out of fear or discomfort. On the contrary, it's a sign that his feelings are so deep, so genuine, that his body can't hide his excitement. Eagle-eyed fans call this soft nervousness, the kind of nervousness that only appears when you're in front of someone who makes your heart race faster than usual. And look at how Wang Yibo treated him. Calm, patient, never responding with behavior that made Xiao Zhan feel more awkward. Instead, he responded with a faint smile, a gaze full of attention, and a protective demeanor that they themselves often didn't notice, but was very evident to the audience. We know that Wang Yibo is known as a quiet, cool, and unpredictable person. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan is friendly, cheerful, and emotional. In this relationship, they are like yin and yang, different but complementary. And it is precisely because of these differences that Xiao Zhan's nervousness becomes very touching. Every time Xiao Zhan appears anxious in front of Yibo, Yibo demonstrates a calmness that actually soothes the atmosphere. When Xiao Zhan blushes from Yibo's compliments or jokes, Yibo simply smiles and lets him calm down on his own. They understand each other without needing many words. However, it's not just their differing personalities that make them seem so harmonious, it's how they adapt to each other. Xiao Zhan, who is usually expressive and open, becomes more calm and reflective when with Yibo. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo, known for being reserved and closed off, becomes warmer and more responsive when by Zhan's side. They pull each other toward the middle, creating a balance that is hard to explain but very palpable. A dynamic that feels natural, not forced, growing organically from time and deep connection. What makes this relationship so special is how they learn from each other without having to change who they truly are. Wang Yibo doesn't force himself to be more cheerful to match Zhan, and Zhan doesn't force himself to be colder to keep up with Yibo's rhythm. They remain true to themselves, yet in each other's presence, the best versions of themselves emerge. Xiao Zhan becomes more sensitive and cautious, while Wang Yibo becomes more open and attentive. In a world full of pressure, they find a safe haven in each other. Perhaps this is why Xiao Zhan's nervousness never appears as a weakness. It actually shows how strong Yibo's emotional influence is in his life. And perhaps this is also why Wang Yibo always appears calmer when he is with Zhan, because he knows that in every nervous breath Zhan takes, there is a feeling that only he can understand. Yin and Yang are not just two different sides, but two souls that unite in harmony. And in that harmony, their love speaks, quietly, but clearly. It's not just once or twice that fans, both casual observers and hardcore fans, continue to talk about how the vibes between the two feel so intense. One viral comment from a fan reads, "If it's just acting, then they deserve an Oscar. But if it's real, then this is the most beautiful love because they don't need to say anything." Just the way Xiao Zhan blushes shyly when Yibo looks at him. Another fan wrote, "I've seen people fall in love. And I know what someone's face looks like when they're trying hard to hide those feelings. That's Xiao Zhan's face every time he's with Wang Yibo." Does Xiao Zhan realize that his nervousness is so obvious? Or is he just trying to suppress a feeling too big to deny? Does Wang Yibo know that his gaze can make Zhan lose focus, or even forget his words? Or could he be doing it on purpose? And the biggest question of all, has this love ever been spoken, or have they chosen to keep it silent? Not all love needs to be announced. Not all feelings need to be shouted to the world. There is love that is enough with a glance. There are feelings that live in nervousness, in small smiles, in silent moments filled with meaning. And perhaps between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, that love exists behind the nervousness they can never fully hide. Because sometimes the strongest love is the one that's never spoken, but always felt. In the gaze that lingers too long, in the small laugh held back, and in the nervousness that can't be controlled, there's a story greater than the words they speak. Xiao Zhan may never admit it, and Wang Yibo may never say it, but every moment between them speaks louder than words. Now, it's your turn to judge. Is this just ordinary friendship? Or is there something deeper, hidden behind the shy smiles and meaningful glances? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you believe that love doesn't always have to be declared. Sometimes it's enough to see and feel.